3, 2, 1.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell, Dylan Harden, I'm Zach Austin. We are live here in Harmony Grove, Arkansas, take on the Harmony Grove, Washita County Hornets. It'll be the second meeting between the two schools. We are down here on the bleachers. Got Isaac up here behind us on the deck by the press box. Everything's kind of pieced together, so bear with us.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, man, down here tonight. We don't have the angles that we normally have to see everything going on, so bear with us. We'll do our best. It's also going to be loud.
Yeah.
Sit down here in the stands. You got screaming fans. You got the band playing. You got me and Zach trying to spit nonsense at you. It's going to be a lot of talking. So you got me and Zach trying to spit nonsense at you. It's going to be a lot of talking. So
a lot of talking.
Bear with us. We're going to do the best we can.
All right. So Booneville Bearcats come in number 1, and number 2, I guess, Class 3A, 10-2 overall. Won the conference. So Class 3A won, number 1 seed. Harmony 2 overall. Their lone losses, or the 2 losses, was to Harding Academy and Haynesville out of Louisiana. They won their conference, the 3A6. They are the 1 seed. And that is why we are down here at Harmony Grove. They are on the very top of the bracket. Dylan, if you'll read right there about the series. So.
It's buzzing, so.
We're having a little bit of issues with Dylan's mic.
Well, it's not working. So
we'll try to get it fixed up here when we can.
Yeah. All right, so your Bearcats lead the series 1-0. Last meeting was back in 2018, and the Cats won 43-22. That was the very first meeting as well. So this is the second ever meeting, like we had talked about. This date in Bearcat history, Bearcat football history, the Cats are 9-5-1 all time in games documented to have been played on November 24th. That includes included in that is a 3-1 mark in the playoffs, and oddly enough, all those games were away from home, and they were played on neutral fields in Conway, Van Buren, and DeQueen. So, pretty good track record right there for your Cats.
Looking to make a little bit more noise tonight and add on to that winning streak here.
Yeah.
That November 24th winning streak, and you're right. We've only played this team one time before. It was a few years back, so It's a new group on both sides of the ball.
Right.
You look at their record coming in this year, man, 10-2, 7-0, or I'm sorry, 9-2, and 5-0 in conference. So they're a quality team.
Right.
You look on the offensive side of the ball, they're a team that knows how to put up some points.
Yeah, they do.
We'll get through into the keys of the game and stats here in just a little bit, but should be a good game and a good matchup tonight, man. I'm excited. We've been looking forward to it all week. Had that big 3.5-hour drive to get down here.
Yeah.
Been sitting here for a while, and we're ready to go.
Ready to get going.
One thing to note before we get going, I had to drop the resolution down to 720, so it's just standard definition, just because their internet's not very good.
Okay, so dumb that down a little for me. And for everyone else watching.
It may not be as clear as it would be at home.
Okay.
And we may lose the stream for a little while. It should come back up eventually.
So if all else fails, we'll have to go off Isaac's hotspot.
Yeah.
So just bear with us. We were told coming into it, Wi-Fi's not very good. We'll just kind of leave it at that.
Yep.
We're going to give you the best product we can tonight with what little
with
abilities we have to control it. So absolutely bear with us. It's aggravating to us too.
Yeah.
On this end, we want to do a good job and give you all something that's worth watching.
All right, so we'll just jump right into the stats real quick. We'll talk. Let's talk a little Harmony Grove first, and we'll save your Cats for last.
The key to the Cats' game plan here on defense tonight, key word and the word of the week is going to be contain. You got to have contain tonight on the quarterback.
Yeah.
It's going to be Caleb Johnson, number 8. He's only completing a little under 50% of his passes, but he does have over 1,700 on the season. He averages about 157 a game. Completed 97 throughout the year, and the main guy he goes to a lot of times is going to be number 6. That's Landon Garrett.
Yep.
He's had 35 catches on the season for almost 670 yards. He's sitting at 669, about 20 yards a catch. So, and then to top that off, he's had 13 touchdowns through the air as well. So that's going to be the main source of your offense.
It really is. He's got 7 interceptions on the year, so hopefully your Cats can jump in there and get some interceptions.
Right, and you see that completion percentage of a little under 50%, sitting at 48%. You know, don't by any means that he can't sling it.
He can
Kid,
sling
we
it.
watch him warming up out here. He's throwing it deep. It's a pure, smooth motion. Does an excellent job. Based off what we can see on film, he reads a defense well.
Yeah, he does.
And then when he has to, he goes to keeps it on the ground and uses his legs.
I mean, he's their leading rusher.
Yeah, he's got 757 yards on the ground on only 61 attempts. So that's going to be an average of 12 yards a carry. He averages 70 almost a game.
Yep. And
he's had 14 touchdowns on the ground. So number 8, Mr. Johnson, there is going to be the player to look out for.
He really is. Go ahead.
Gets it done on both aspects there, in the air or on the ground. Doesn't matter to him. He's able to get the job done. So look to see the Cats tonight. Like I said, contain is going to be a big thing. If you do, keep him inside, keep him in the pocket right there, and give your interior guys a chance to make a play and get a big stop. And otherwise, he's got the ability to make a man miss and do a little damage.
He does, and when the ball's not in his hands, it's going to be in the hands of number 22, Billingsley. He's got 756 yards, the second leading rusher on the team on 92 carries. He's averaging about 8 yards a carry and 68 yards a game. Will be your 2 workhorses for the Hornets. They got some size to them. They got a pretty good defensive front to them. So I don't have number 84. He's not on here, but he's a big old boy. We'll jump over to your Cats though, real quick. Get their roster up. Colton Fisher's going to be your captain for your Booneville Bearcats. And get their roster here. Got number 50. That's your Bearcat roster. You already know those guys.
Number 50 is going to be Christian Barnes. Looks like we've got.
Is that 6?
Number 6. That's going to be that receiver we were telling you about. Yep. Or he's a halfback actually. Catches it though. Primarily Landon Garrett.
I can't read those other 2.
We can't read the numbers.
Got their jerseys pulled up.
We'll get them when they turn, hopefully. But Colter Fisher, he will be your captain for the Cats tonight as the coin toss goes in the air, hits the ground. From this angle, I can't see if it was heads or tails, boys. We'll have to wait and see what they call.
Looks like Harmony Grove has deferred, won the toss. The Cats will receive. Cats will defend the gymnasium here. And I got my bearings right. Field runs north-south. Am I right, Isaac?
I don't think it does.
No, I'm sorry. That's east-west. Wow.
I think it's east-west.
So guys, watch out for your Cats. Number 34, Dax Goff. He's our big old bell cow. Of course, him and Rylan Ray. Got Rylan back last week. Rylan went over 100 yards rushing as well as Dax. Dax has 2,083 yards on the year. 11 games with over 100 yards, 4 games over 200. 31 touchdowns on the year. He's averaging almost 11 yards a carry and 173, almost 174 yards a game. Rylan, he's got 669 yards on the year, and he's averaging about 6 yards a carry. That's a couple of guys to watch out for. Jace Washburn, though, I think Jace could have a good game tonight. Watching some of the film, I think that little outside and the little move he's got, and that burst of speed, that quickness, I think is going to pay dividends for Jace tonight. He's got 576 yards through the air, followed by 393 on the ground. If he had through the air, though, he's going to be looking for Manson.
Yeah, man, Dakota Matson, he comes in the game with a whopping 16 catches on the season. That's almost unheard of in Booneville.
Yeah.
But 16 catches on the season for 295 yards. And he's had 5 touchdowns through the air as well. So Jace Washburn bringing a little different wrinkle into the game this year, or into the offense. Able to do it both through the air. This is one of the more confident quarterbacks we've seen throwing the ball in recent memory, and look to see him hopefully not have to do a ton of it tonight, but when he does and gets that number called, he'll be ready to go. We talk about Madsen through the air, though. Of course, you can't do it without talking about Dax Goff as well. He's only had 6 catches on the season, but he's had 161 yards, 2 touchdowns. Connor Lentz has had 6 catches as well for 93 yards and a touchdown himself. So lots of opportunities, playmakers on the Cats side of the ball.
Yeah.
It's going to be a loud one tonight, folks, down here from the stands. Looking forward to it as the teams are running onto the field, and we're about to get kicked off and started. Booneville will receive the first half kickoff.
Big quarterfinal round matchup here in the Class 3A state playoffs. Game we're going to be watching is going to be Glen Rose and Junction City. Winner of this game will be at home next week to take on the winner of that game. If I can get all my papers situated here. I want to thank some sponsors real quick before we get going for the app and the website. Exclusive broadcast advisor, First Western Bank, serving our local communities for 110 years. Career sponsors, 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. See Calvin Bennett for your rental needs. Community National Bank, let Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs. Also, Shelter Insurance agents Gerald Baker, Austin Baker, SNW Home Center for all your hardware needs. City of Booneville, a good hometown. Patriot Underground, the Taylor Nieder. First Booneville, home of First Booneville students, First Booneville kids, and Stacy Hobart Photo Art. Thanks some sponsors for the live stream. That's Tyler Ford. Thank you, folks, for tuning in for our Tyler Ford pregame show. Fixing to get underway. Dax Goff is their deep man. Coulter Fisher's over here closest to us on the left, and Connor Lentz, number 9, is going to be doing the kicking for the Yellow Jackets, and he's got a leg on him. Who's watching him warm up? He can kick it pretty good.
And number 9, that's going to be Tyler McCann. He's
It is.
the Hornets. As the kick is up, and it's going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line by Coulter, who's hit almost immediately, unable to bring him down. That's where the Cats are going to get started at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
How's that working?
It's not.
I don't think so.
No, it's not. I don't think it. I think the wires are bad in it now.
Wires are bad in it now?
I think so.
All right, folks. Fixing to get underway here. Jace Washburn is your quarterback. Looks like Ryland's in there at fullback. Dax goes in motion. False start on your Cats.
Going to have a false start, and that's going to be a key to the game tonight, not the start you're looking for. Last week, Cats have 11 penalties for 131 yards total, and as you get deeper and deeper into the playoffs, that's something that can't happen. Going to have to look to clean that up early on tonight.
Yeah, definitely can't have 11 penalties, and Harmony Grove, the quality opponent here, definitely can't be shooting yourself in the foot. I think keys to the game, Cats just play the typical offense and defense. Your linebackers are going to have to play real good tonight. And it's going to be handed off to Ryle right up the middle. He's going to get, what was that? Got a flag coming in late.
Late flag comes in, and that's going to be on Camden Harmony Grove, it looks like, as he's talking to the defender in the back.
Slide over here, Dylan.
Something that Cats have had the ability to do is they play hard, man. They're playing till the whistle. Sometimes maybe slightly after the whistle, but they're playing hard and easy to get under the skin of opponents. And right there, Lance Sims able to get in the backfield, little extra blocking, draws a penalty in the Cats. That penalty will erase their own from earlier in the drive, and it's going to give them that fresh set of downs as we are already approaching midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line.
Matson's in tight at receiver. Same backfield, still the same. Goff goes in motion. It's going to be hand off to Ryle. Right up the middle. Ryland heads over here to the Cats sideline. Runs over Matson. Jumps over a guy. First down for your Cats. What a run there by their senior.
Ryland Ray letting everybody know he's coming through there. Knocks his own guy down. Dakota Matson out blocking for him and hurdles over the top of him to pick up a couple extra, and the Cats are in business across midfield.
Cats in a hurry mode here. Hand off to Rye again. He's going to get maybe a yard or two there on that carry.
Cats going the hurry-up offense right there, get to that line quick and get it snapped. Not a lot of room to work right there, and that's the first time tonight Rye hadn't had quite a bit of room out in front of him. Good job by the Harmony Grove defense there to contain him. Cats will have him a 2nd and 8.
Todd comes in at halfback. Goff slides over to fullback. Dylan, what do you think so far?
I think it's a pretty good start for us. I mean, we're making our way downfield, and let's hope we can score here.
Todd goes and hand off to Dax there. Dax is going to get a gain of about 10, 11 there himself.
Just cutting through this defense right now. Going to be another large chunk gain into the hands of Goff. Another set 1st and 10. Ball's at the 29-yard line.
And, you know, we talked on the bus and watched a little film as well, even beforehand, but felt like we could do all right running against them. Dax picks up another 10 there. Just felt like the Cats played their game that we could run the ball pretty good, get decent chunks. I mean, the Cats have proven we're getting almost 6 to 7 yards a carry anyways coming into the night.
Right there, Cats just shredding the defense up to this point. Got the ball down the 19-yard line as Ray gets another carry up the middle.
And Ra, he's going to get what, 7, 8 yards there on that carry?
Looking like it. So another good little chunk play right there as we're deep into the red zone now of the Harmony Grove Hornets.
2nd and 2 from the 11. And up to Ra. Ra dives forward. He's going to get down to about the 3-yard line.
And that's going to get them into 1st and goal territory. It looks like we're going to place that. What is that, the 5-yard line? It's hard to tell from this
What is
angle.
that, Isaac?
The 5.
5.
The 5-yard line, 1st and goal, 9:50 to go in the 1st quarter.
Washburn comes up under center. Lentz goes in motion. Got a flag. That's probably going to be against your Cats here.
And it is going to be a false start penalty charge to the Bearcats. That's going to back them up 5 yards. They spotted him on the 6-yard line there, so that's going to give them a 1st and goal from the 11-yard line. Cats offense picking up their 2nd penalty of the evening, both on a false start. 1st and goal.
Got 9:40 left to go here in the 1st quarter. Dylan's looking up some scores. Again, game we're watching is going to be Glen Rose and Junction City. Roz coming back into the game. He'll be in at fullback. Going to have the I formation here. We haven't seen this in a couple of games. Dax going to be man in the backfield. Ryan up fullback, and it's going to be a handoff to Dax over here. Cuts back to the right and gets shoelace tackle. Got another flag. About, what was that, 3-yard carry?
That wasn't a flag.
I don't think it was a flag. I think it was a towel.
Is that a towel?
And it's a yellow towel.
Everything else.
Yeah, little 3-yard gain right there. It's going to bring up 2nd goal from the 8.
Lentz goes in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Rob. Right up the middle. Little sidestep.
He's going to be awfully close.
He's close, isn't he?
Looks like they're going to spot him a yard short from here, it looks like.
About a 7-yard.
We're going to have as a 3rd and goal now, 8:30 to go in the quarter.
What do you got here, Dylan?
Got an early score update for y'all. Prescott is up on Bismarck 7-0 in the 1st quarter.
I think that's going to be a game that you're going to see Prescott handle pretty easily. Bismarck able to squeak through last week over Charleston.
Yeah, had a 2nd half comeback. His handoff to Ra. Touchdown, Bearcats.
It's a good start to the offensive game plan right there. Shredding the defense for huge chunk plays. When it counts down in the red zone, Cats are able to capitalize on it. Rylan Ray off the right side of the line going to punch one in for 6 points, and the Bearcats are going to take an early 6-0 lead with Juan Moreno onto the field to do the extra point.
Oh, yeah, let me get that for you. Juan, he's 80% field goal, or not field goal, PAT when kicking. I'll spit out the right words here in a minute.
That one is up, and it splits the uprights. It's good. Booneville. That first touchdown is going to be brought to you by Reed's Barbecue. Reed's Barbecue of Booneville, Arkansas, the best barbecue around.
Bearcats score early. Looking to kick off here. Harmony Grove, they got a very dangerous offense. Find all my papers here. Before they do, I want to thank a couple sponsors for the live stream. Tyler Ford, pregame, postgame show. They've been around the area for around 30 years. Hey, let Elias and the guys take care of you. Hey, they got some good deals going around here and there. Stand on down and see what they got. Shelter Insurance agents Gerald Baker, Austin Baker, and Laura Duke. And then Rockland Industries, people who make it right. Airmaster Inc. for all your air conditioning needs. Don's Easy Pay. Stop by and let Mandy, Josh, and the gang take care of you at Midtown Charm. Looks like back deep for the Hornets. That's set number 6. Garrett. That's number 5. I'm sorry. He's got some speed. Wrapped up by Ferris Danes, guys. And this team, they've got some speed. They're very elusive. So, Cats defense and linebackers, I think, going to be the key to the game for defense.
Yeah, I talked to a couple coaches today at lunch, and everybody felt like offensively we were going to have an opportunity to move the ball.
Yeah.
Felt confident in that. Defense, like I said earlier, name of the game is contained tonight. Got to keep that quarterback in check. You just said it. They got some athletes on that side. A lot of speed, a lot of elusiveness. Look for the Cats to hopefully strike early here, get to the quarterback, make our presence known out here on this field.
2 receivers to either side. Garrett's your quarterback, looking to pass. Little curl route, number 4 over here. And he's going to be close to that first down, probably about 2 yards short.
He's going to be chased out of bounds by number 35 for Booneville. That's going to be Hunter Warren, sophomore, getting a lot of playing time.
He is.
Sophomore season, and that definitely helped last year when he got a little bit as a freshman. We've talked about that in previous weeks.
Yeah.
Last several games, Hunter Warren's made his presence known on the defensive side, and right there he got the early push out of bounds to keep him from picking up the first down.
He's your second leading tackler on the team. He's got 59, 60 tackles there. Had 11 tackles last week against Osceola, and caught there by number 22. That's the halfback Billing. Ball comes out, but he's going to be out of bounds. Big first down there for Harmony Grove. We was talking on the bus. Notice that the tackles kind of give off when they're going to be involved in the play and not. They'll stand kind of more straight up when they're not in the play, and a little bit more hunkered down in more of an athletic position. So that's kind of something to watch out for as well.
That was Billingsley over on the left side, finds a lot of space.
And it's going to be hand off to Billingsley again on the left-hand side. He's wrapped up by Matson and just a whole crew of Cats.
And that was what they said earlier. They felt that when they went to the ground, we felt confident.
Yep.
It was going to be a situation where we knew that our guys were going to be able to get through and take on their guys head-to-head. And it's containing that quarterback and getting a little pressure on him is going to be what the defense is going to have, and their key to the game. So we've got a 2nd and 10, maybe a 2nd and 11 here.
Yeah. Ball's on the 38-yard line of the Cats. Going to have trips to the left. Usually when they do that, it's kind of a quarterback keeper, or they will throw one pass out of one game I saw, and boy, did he catch that?
Yeah, it looks like he went to the ground, and they're going to call it.
It's going to be a first down. Did he get enough? Or just right at the marker, one of the other?
Yeah, it's going to be close, and they're going to mark that just short, 3rd and inches here. This was a low throw out of the hands of Johnson's, corralled by the receiver there. And good little 10-yard pickup where he needed 10 and a half. That's going to be 3rd and inches.
Bearcats shift. Billingsley's to the right of Garrett. Garrett looking over here to his right, or left, excuse me. That's caught by number 6. And he's going to step out of bounds over there. Looks like he's at the 15. And like we said, folks, we're on the bleachers. Bad angle for us to see exactly especially when they get on the far side of the field, exactly where they got the ball.
Yeah, and that's a good little out route right there by the receiver, and that's going to be something that they've utilized a lot, the little bit of film we've watched this week.
Yeah. Garrett's your quarterback, looking a little quick pass again, number 4. And you got Washburn over there and able to hold on. And that's one thing that we also, kind of noticed on film, their ability to make the guys miss and get extra yardage after that. That's going to be another big thing for your Cats defense. I feel like we're pretty good at that.
They've got a quick initial step and an initial break. Something to look out for tonight is they've got themselves in a 2nd and 5 position inside the Booneville red zone here at the 15-yard line with 6 minutes to go in the game.
Going to have 2 receivers to either side. Garrett looking to the sideline. 10 seconds on the play clock now. Down to 6, 5. Gets the snap off with 3. Looking over here to his left. Got some pressure from Big Country. Got a flag.
We got a flag come in late.
And the Cats get a big sack here by that's Danes.
Yeah, we got a couple of flags deep in the backfield, and a lot of times that's not good when you see the flag come in so deep. We'll see what they come up with here, but I've got a feeling it's going to be a pass interference call of some sort.
And the way he's pointing,
can't be a PI. It's got to be a hold, probably.
Or a hold, yeah.
Well, Dylan, what do you think so far about the Harmony Grove offense?
I think they've been what we expected, very athletic, very fast, and I think that our defense has done a pretty decent job at stopping them. So we just have to look out for the pass. I mean, their quarterback is, he can throw the ball.
So it was a holding call. It's going to go against the Cats, move it up a few, and
they'll put it at what, the 5?
Yeah, they're going to move that thing up to, I think, the 5-yard line where it's going to quarterback down. Penalty's going to erase it, but the Cats defensive front there able to get to him. Hopefully see a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, hopefully so. Garrett's going to be your quarterback. Billingsley to the right. Billingsley. I'll spit it out here in a minute. Got some pressure here from Damari Poole. Throws it. And good job, Jace Washburn batting the ball away.
That's a good job by Jace, able to lay out on there, stretch out and extend and knock that thing away. It's going to be 2nd and goal, still from the 7-yard line. Quarterback rolls out to the right. Unable to connect with his receiver, 2nd down.
They want to thank a couple more sponsors for the live stream real quick. Hey, stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Let Phillip and the guys take care of all your auto part needs. Then Pop and Putt Metalwork LLC. Let JD and them, they do a fantastic job. Bearcats shift here. Make some pretty good salsa too. Got a man going in motion. Here, 2nd and goal for the Hornets. A little quick receiver screen up pass. So that ball's going to be right there where they down it. 3rd and, what's that? 3rd and 7.
Yeah, I think it looked like it was close to lateral. I
guess it wasn't.
This angle, it's hard
to
tell. But 3rd and 7, pass is with that. It's going to be a pass. It's going to fall incomplete. Throwing a little bit behind the receiver there, and Cats, big defensive opportunity right here. 3rd and 7.
Garrett, the lone man in the backfield, trips over here to the right, looking for a little. Got some pressure here from Ferris Danes, rolling to his left. And it's intercepted!
It's intercepted.
Cats have the interception. Who is that? Is that Dylan Todd? That's
Dylan
Todd.
Dylan Todd comes away with the takeaway there, and that bend don't break offense that we've seen all season long by the Cats secondary. Strikes again. That's going to be a turnover, and the Bearcats are going to have the ball. 1st and goal. Excellent job by the Cat defense. Got down there in the red zone, squeezed it out a little bit. Interception is going to be the 8th interception on the season for Johnson. Did an excellent job getting them down the field, but the Cats able to take advantage of a quarterback has to throw a ball with a little pressure on him rolling out on the opposite side. It's going to be a turnover.
Alpayne split out to the left. Lentz goes in motion. He's going to be heading off to right, left-hand side, and he's going to get maybe a yard on that. So that's going to bring up 2nd down here for you Cats. 4:58 left to go here in the 1st quarter.
Getting a little chippy out there already. It's not taking long, is it? 4:50 to go in the 1st quarter. Cats looking to take advantage of the takeaway. Nothing on that play. 2nd and 10.
Wilson in at tight end on the right. Lynch is your right halfback. Dax goes in motion from the left. Got a flag.
We're going to have another false start. It's going to go against the Bearcats. It's going to be the 3rd false start penalty of the evening.
We hadn't had
early evening.
Many false starts last, I would say, 7 to 6 weeks.
No, and that's the part of it when you get to this point. Everybody's a little more antsy. The competition's better. Every play feels a little more important than the last, and then getting a little antsy out there.
Goff goes in motion. Washburn looking to the sideline over here. Changes the play. 4:26 left to go here in the 1st. 2nd and 15 from the 12. And it's going to be Washburn with the ball over here on the right-hand side. Washburn with the stiff arm.
Great job by Washburn.
He's going to pick up probably about 8 there on the carry.
Yeah, that's big. You know, you're playing behind the original stick right there. And that's going to be even more than 8. That's going to be closer to, well, they're backing it up now a little bit.
Let's see what I put on the scoreboard.
We're going to have a 3rd, and it looks like about 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Oh, wow, yeah. That's a 11-yard pickup.
So 3rd and
going to head up to Rye on the right-hand
side.
side.
Not a lot of room to work over there, man. And he's going to gain he's about a yard short. And got an early decision here for the Cats. Do you go for it or do you elect to punt that thing away? It's going to be 4th and looks like a long 2.
They're going to go for it here. You said you had a score, Dylan?
Real quick, Junction City is up on Glen Rose, 7-0.
Quick score there by the Dragons. Cats going for it here on 4th and 1. Dax Goff in at fullback. And off to Dax on the right-hand side. He's got the first down plus some.
I like the call, man. I know it's early in the game. It's dangerous. But you look at a team like Camden Harmony Grove and that high-powered offense putting up points week after week. You got to keep the ball in your hands and take a couple of gambles right there. And you feel like you're a good team. You feel like you're a quality program like that. You want to keep the ball in your hand and you know, force somebody to beat you at your own game. And a good job by the Cats. Early play call decision right there is going to give them a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10.
11-yard pickup there by Dax. Dax in at fullback again. Hand off to Dax on the right-hand side. That was a little stiff arm. Dax still on his feet. Down to the 50, across the midfield to the 45, down to the 40.
Good job by Goff,
run there by your senior.
Excellent job by Goff. The guy just runs hard, man.
He does, doesn't he?
Runs with authority, breaking 2 or 3 tackles right there, and he's going to get that thing across midfield all the way to about the 40-yard line, maybe the 39.
24-yard pickup
for
or
Hornets.
So. My math's right. Rise back in at fullback. You got Manson split in on the left-hand side in tight. Wilson's your tight end on the right-hand side. Lynch is your right halfback. Goes in motion. It's going to be head off to Rye on the left-hand side, and he gets maybe a yard there on the carry. And kind of seems like the Hornets have got Rye figured out right now, at least that little play.
Looks like they've keyed on him a little bit. They're reading that play and handoffs to him well up to this point in the game. 2:25 to go in the quarter. Rye was able to pick up, we'll call it a yard right there. It's maybe only a half a yard. We'll call it 1, 2nd and 9. Ball's still at the 39-yard line here. The Cats electing to take things their speed right now, slow the game down a little bit. And now we're going to have a timeout. It's going to be charged to Booneville. It's going to be their first timeout of the first half. And with 2:03 to go, Booneville, after the interception down in their own red zone, is going to be up 7-0.
Got 2:03 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And back here at Harmony Grove, Cats taking on the Harmony Grove Hornets. Up 7-0 with 2:03 left to go here in the first. Mr. Dillon, give a little sponsor a shout out real quick.
All right, so we got Crowley City Service. We do tires, brakes, oil changes, and shocks, and more.
Thank you, Mr. Dillon, sponsor for the live stream there. You're going to have Nieder split out here to the left. Wilson's your tight end on the left-hand side as well. And it's going to be handoff over here on the left-hand side to Lentz.
Man.
Good job by Lentz to make a little something out of nothing there.
Yeah.
Just kind of drove his feet, pressed forward, and the Cats are down in 4-down territory. Don't have to get it all right here. They're going to need 7 yards to pick up a fresh set of downs. It'll be 3rd and 7, the 36-yard line.
We've got 1:35 left to go here in the first quarter. It's very quick first quarter.
Yes, it is.
Dax, the lone man in the backfield. And it's going to be a hand up to Dax on the right-hand side. Dax has got a couple guys in front of him. Dax has got the first down, still on his feet, down to the 10, 5, touchdown, Bearcats. Dax Goff, 39 yards.
Struggling to contain Goff as the Harmony Grove Hornets early on in the game, and that's kind of been everybody's issue throughout the year, containing Goff. But right there, he's able to do an excellent job of breaking into that second level and take one to the house. The Cats are going to go up 13-0 with 1:18 to go. Extra point incoming here by 1.
Neither due to the holding. Snaps good, holds good, kicks up, and it is good.
With that, that's touchdown right there is going to be brought to you by Gerald Baker. Gerald Baker of Shelter Insurance for all your insurance needs.
Well, we got a little time. I know we got some people that want to have some shout-outs real quick. Got a real quick birthday shout-out to Miss Loretta Shepard. Happy birthday, Miss Loretta. Then let's see. Miss Mandy Craigbaum wants to give a shout-out to Fair Stains. So much progress and so proud of you from Mandy and the boys. Give a shout out to Uncle Bob, he's watching. Then Gary, Hunter, and Jan Taylor are all watching back at Booneville, and they say, go Cats, go. One to do the kicking here. Approaches the ball, little squib kick. That's a live ball. It's going to go out of bounds at the, what is that, Dylan, 30-yard line? I think that's what it is. Little takeover right
close.
there. Yeah.
It's hard to see. All right, so the Cats last time, the ball's going to be placed at the 29-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Booneville. Last possession.
Yeah.
Last possession, Booneville has that bend, don't break mentality that we've seen so often throughout the season, able to come up with the takeaway, but the Cats need to do a little bit better job of containing here. Receivers, they got some hands, man. If they can get them on it, they're going to come down with it most of the time.
Going to have trips to the left, 2 over here to the right. Garrett is the lone man in the backfield. Number 4 switches with number 2 over there, Sanders. Garrett's looking, got some pressure here from Seth Wilson. And Jamari Poole throws it deep. And what a catch by number 4. That's Herndon. That's 2 big catches by him. Tristan.
It's going to be Tristan Herndon on the catch. A lot of folk are yelling that that thing fell incomplete. I don't think it did. I think he come up with it. That's a good job.
Yeah.
Herndon able to pick up an early 20 yards right there, a little over. Going to get up across midfield into Cat territory at the 49-yard line of Booneville.
He's the second leading receiver coming into tonight's game with 326 yards. Got some pressure here, and here's where the Cats linebacker is going to be a big part. Dax Goff wraps him up.
That was a little late.
Yeah.
Got a late hit, comes in on Coulter Fisher. Don't get the call, that's all right. And right there, Johnson showed what he can do with his legs. We talked in the pregame a little bit about how he scrambles a little bit, got some designed runs up the middle, and that was one of them right there. Goes for about 6 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 4, and this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 15 seconds to go.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a little counter play here from number 22. I'm sorry, it's going to be number 6. He heads back, and Seth Wilson, tackle for a loss. What a play there.
Seth Wilson able to get into the back. I'm sorry if I'm talking over you. I can't hear nothing. Seth Wilson gets in the backfield and erases the 6-yard run off the legs of Johnson a while ago. That's going to get that thing all the way back to 3rd and 10, the 49-yard line of Booneville, and that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter with your score: Booneville 14, Camden, Harmony Grove, or whoever you are now.
Harmony Grove, Ouachita County.
Ouachita County, Harmony Grove, Camden, whatever, 0.
We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football.
Look.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Glenn Ross is fired up, dancing a little jig down here with the band. Mr. Dylan, what do you got over here, bud?
All right, so I've got a couple score updates. I've got Prescott is up on Bismarck 14-0 in the first quarter, and I've got Mansfield is up on Salem 7-0 in the first quarter.
Wow, that's pretty good.
That's a big one, man.
We'll get this right after this play right here, Dylan. Trips over here to the left, got some pressure from the backside, and let's see, almost get him. Still good, chance to get him. Got the whole slew of the defense out there.
That's going to be a big drop. After all of that, he runs for about 50 yards, but he's actually going to lose a couple.
Two, 3 yards there.
All that scrambling around, and we'll have to see what Camden decides to do. It's an early decision for him right here. Fourth, and it looks like about 13, maybe 14. We'll see what they elect to do. Dangerous game if they don't complete it here. The Cats will take over in their own territory here. We'll see what they decide to do.
Quarterback's also the punter, so.
Right, quarterback is the punter. Hard to tell sometimes what their plan is.
And I will say, you also feel like you always are. Looks like he's going to go for it. Got pressure from Ferris Daines, and incomplete. Dylan Todd, they're looking for a flag.
Not going to get it.
Not going to get it. I will say, may have got away with it right there.
He got it. The issue was the kid turned so late.
Yeah.
To whip his body around. Todd does hit him, but it's one of those plays that it's just kind of bang, bang.
Play, yeah.
I could see that going either way, but I certainly would rather see it go the way it did. Cats are going to take over with a 14-0 lead in Camden Harmony Grove territory here at the 49-yard line. Look for the Cats to score one more and take a big lead, early lead.
I hear a train in the background. It's so loud here.
I believe so.
You got Ray in at fullback. And head off right up the middle. Rowland gets about 3 yards there on the carry.
Lance Sims, his helmet has a odd way of popping off his head pretty often.
It does.
Rolling around on the ground again. He's going to have to come off.
Yeah.
Bring on Mayo. Have you ever got things just popping up on you or in your banking account? Dylan, you can always head down where?
First Western Bank. They've been serving our communities for over 110 years.
Thank you, sir.
Dylan's on his game down there.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Talking about.
Yeah.
Love it.
Having to share my mic here with Dylan. That's a 5-yard pickup for Ray. Hand off to Rye again on the right-hand side. They're going for the ball. And Ryland's going to be close to that first down marker. We'll see where they spot it.
And this is, we see it all the time with Ray. A lot of times, you know, they're going to stop him for 1, 2, 3 yards, but he's going to put a pop on you every time.
Yeah.
And as the game goes, those 3, 5 yards are going to turn 7, 10-yard runs, and eventually he's going to take one for a while.
He is. That's the thing. Are you going to be able to endure the pops? He delivers. You know, game carry after carry. You know, definitely very glad to have that young man back. And hand off to Dax over here on the right-hand side. Dax has got a couple guys in pursuit. Dax is going to be close to the first down. About an 8, 9-yard pickup. We'll see where they spot it.
Another good little run, chunk play right there. Going to be a 9-yard pickup when it's all said and done. Dax Goff doing what he does best, making moves with the ball in his hand. With 9:20 to go, the Cats marching down the field, 2nd and 1.
Cats have 2 timeouts. Hornets have all 3 of theirs. Ray, your fullback. Lynch goes in motion for the right halfback position. Excuse me. Ryland Ray lowers the boom here. Picks up the first down. Nice little run there on the left-hand side.
Yes, it was. It's going to be a new set of downs for the Cats. 1st and 10. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Charge to Harmony Grove. That's going to be their first. With 9:06 to go, Booneville holding on to a 14-0 lead, but they are driving. 1st and 10.
We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bill Manning Field here in Harmony Grove, Arkansas. Just probably about 10 minutes or so northeast of Camden down here. Bearcats, third series of the game here. Second and, well, it's not second and one, it's first down. Hand off to Dax again on the right-hand side. You got a flag coming in late. Dax is going to be close to the 2-yard line. This is probably going to be coming back.
I think it is going to come back the way they're reacting out there on the field. Goff almost takes that thing all the way into the end zone there.
He did, didn't he?
Looked like they were going to place him about a ball or a yard short, but that's going to be a holding call, go against Booneville offense, and that's going to bring that thing back an additional 10 yards here. We'll see where they end up spotting that thing.
Looked like Salem had scored, so it's 7-6. Mansfield over Salem.
7-6, Mansfield over Salem.
So they're calling that a 1st and 20 now. For this angle is so weird. It doesn't look like that's a 1st and 20, but I guess it is.
I guess it is. Ball's on
First
the
and 20.
24. Well, it looks like it's about at the 30 though from our angle.
I can't.
Rollins in at fullback, and he's going to get the handoff over here on the right-hand side. He's going to dive forward, maybe a 4-yard pickup there.
Good job by Ray, just able to make a little something happen. You're right, it looks like that had to have been a
That was a miscue by that.
15, not a 1st and 20 like they announced over the deal. So right there, that's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 11, gets the Cats back close to that original line there. We're got a little bit more of your playbook you can use. 8:05 to go. Clock's ticking. It's been a quick half.
Off formation here for you, Cats. Lentz goes in motion. We hand off to Dax over here on the left-hand side. Jumps over a dude. We keep saying it. We always don't like when that happens, but luckily not too high in the air there.
Little mini jump right there.
Yeah.
Able to pick up a few yards, but just not a lot to go. We're back in this situation. We're sitting 3rd and 8 now. Don't have to get it all on one play. There's some 4-down territory, but if they want to get it on one, we'll certainly take it. 7:30 to go in the quarter. As Wilson jogs off the field, and the Cats are going to line up and see what they can come up with here. 3rd and 8.
Ball's on the 15-yard line. 7:20 left to go here in this first half. Dax Goff gets the hand up over here on the right-hand side.
Yeah,
spin move.
Nowhere to go for for Goff, and that's going to be
First
a
time
loss.
they've been able to get Dax in the backfield. And big decision here. Do you go for it or you kick your field goal? He's got a distance from 45, but
yeah, the Cats coaching staff feels comfortable with him kicking the ball from this distance, at least distance-wise. They know they can make it. Just
right.
You're asking a lot from a kid that hasn't had his name called very often to kick that thing. The Cats are going to let the play clock tick down, most likely to 1 here, and they're going to call a timeout and see what they can draw up. They're going to need to pick up 9 yards. Got 16 to go to get into the end zone. And they are officially going to take that timeout with 6:35 to go. It'll be their second. 14-0 Booneville, 4th and 9.
So we'll take a little break. Bear back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here, Bill Manning Field here in Harmony Grove. Big 4th down here for your Cats. See what we decide to do here. Ball's on the 16-yard line.
They're going to keep their offense out on the field.
Yep, running the tackle over thing.
Yeah, shotgun formation here. Throwing something new at them. Got Nieder, catches the ball. He's going to have the first down.
Got it.
Red Nieder fighting for more yards. Still on his feet. Dives down to the 2-yard line. What a play there by the sophomore.
Big play right there by Red Nieder. Out of the playbook yet,
No,
but
we
saving
had-
it for when we need it. That's an excellent job. It's going to be, it looks like a 12-yard gain when we only needed 9. That's going to be up a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, it looks like. Cats knocking on the door. Big play right there by Rhett Nieder.
Shouldn't the clock be running? Did they call him out of bounds?
Out of bounds.
Okay. Hand off to Ryan on the right-hand side. He's going to be about 2-yard carry there.
Yeah, just inching closer and closer to it. Clock's ticking now, 6:13 to go. They're going to place that thing at the 2-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
All right, Mr. Dillon, right here, bud. Give us some shout out to some sponsors for the live stream.
All right, so we've got Shigley Metal Shop LLC. They're getting away from the metal work and going into laser engraving. They do hats, license plates, and air fresheners.
And
then we've got Wiggins Ace Hardware for all your hardware needs and Honey to list.
Nieder. Oh, my goodness.
oh, there'll be a flag on your Cats.
Going to have another false start. It's going to be the 4th one of
Yeah.
the evening. Getting a little jumpy out there on the
Yeah.
offensive line, trying to be the one to make the pop. That's going to hurt us, back us up a few. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 7 there, 2nd and goal from the 7.
All right. Got this little thing here to add for Shigley Metal Shop right here.
All right, so for the Shigley Metal Shop, let's see, they're going to be at the Mulberry Fairgrounds on December 16th.
Yep.
Selling some of their items.
That's right. They got some freshies. They do license plate hats. The hats we got on, they do a good job. We at that Christmas in the Country at the Mulberry Fairgrounds. Gonna be a handoff over here on the right-hand side. They're still fighting for some yards here.
Was that Todd?
I was gonna say that. I think that was Todd.
I think that was Dylan Todd on the carry, and he picked up the majority of what he needed there.
Yeah, he
He's
did,
gonna-
didn't he?
I don't know what they're going to mark. It looks like at the 1 maybe. No, back to the 2. So we're going to have a 3rd and goal back to the 2-yard line where we started. 2 plays to get 2 yards. Cats offense will need here.
About a 5-yard pickup there from Todd. And he earned every bit of it.
Yes, he did. I thought he was going to keep going. A
I
little
did too.
extra push there, help him get in.
Todd is in at your left halfback. Dax is in at fullback. Linsco's in motion from the left, or from your right. Touchdown, Bearcats. Dax Goff, 2 yards.
It wasn't pretty, but the Cats are able to punch in another. Took a little trickery there to get the job done, fight through a couple penalties, but the Cats are going to tack on 6 more to bring your score to 20-0 Booneville over the host team, Camden Harmony Grove, Ouachita County Harmony Grove.
Yeah, Harmony Grove, Ouachita County.
I'll get it right here in a little while. Juan's kick is up, and it splits the uprights. It's good. But that's going to get it 21-0, and that 2nd touchdown is going to be brought to you by Lofton Dentistry, keeping the bite from the Bearcat.
All right, we got some shout-outs we got to catch up on. All right, let's see here. All right, Dylan, if you'll do this one right here.
All right, I want to shout out to Jason and Amanda Barr and Brother John and my dad, Junior.
That's from Mr. Gary Simpson.
I don't know whose dad. Oh, all right. Gary Simpson's dad, Junior.
Shout out to Gary Simpson's dad, Junior Simpson and John Simpson. Let's see here. Give a shout out to Mr. Jesse Parent. Says, Smash Mouth football just like the good old days.
Yes, sir.
There's the kick, and he's just going to get down. Harmony Grove is going to take over right there. A couple more we'll get in here. Give a shout out for Mr. Austin Wilkins. He says, go Booneville from Sellersburg, Indiana.
Got one right here. Got a couple. Austin Cobb, Brittany Henson. Thank y'all for listening in to us tonight. Appreciate y'all always tuning in every week that you're able to. Kelly Carlin says Sawyer and Kellen Carlin. Rye Weaver and Brax Dobbs say go Damari Poole and Hunter Warren. And Stephen Queeby I believe he may be the mayor of Waldron. I'm
Mayor
not
of
sure. I'll have to
Waldron?
check in on that. He says, put your foot on their throats and go Cats. I like it.
All right, we'll give you a score. Dylan's got a score right after this play. Garrett looking to pass on the right-hand side. That's caught by number 5. That's Burns. Picks up a good chunk of yardage there. Mr. Dillon, what do you got here, bud?
All right, so Junction City's lead did not last very long. They are now down 28-6 in the second quarter against Glen Rose.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Glen Rose, they're
a quality program,
They
man.
are.
They're a good program.
I know some people's talking about them, but not just a whole lot of people. They are very good. Senior laden, kind of like Harmony Grove here. A very solid team. Garrett looking to pass. And
Good
incomplete.
job,
Good
good job.
job. That's Madsen right there. Breaking that up on that hit. Going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It was 85 Harrison Nix. He's a big, tall
Well,
kid,
he's
6'3", 153-pound senior. He's the intended target, and unable to corral that thing in. He had Madsen hitting him as soon as he was getting the ball in his hands there. It's going to fall incomplete, and Cats got him 3rd down again, 3rd and 2. 4:15 to go in the quarter.
Bearcats defensive line shifts. Garrett's looking to pass, looking deep. And it's just going to be incomplete out of the range of Niedert and Burns.
It's a well-thrown ball, just
Yeah.
unable to connect. We saw it in pregame. You see it right there. It's just smooth coming out of his hand.
It really is.
Looks like he's a quality athlete.
He's a
man.
senior
He's
too,
good.
right?
Yeah, he's a senior.
Yeah.
He's a 5'11", 176-pound quarterback here. Got the experience, you know.
Right.
And looks good out there throwing the ball, moving around a little bit. Got to come up with a play here, 4th and 2.
We'll have trips over here to the left. Garrett looking. Now he decides to take it and run with it. He's going to pick up the 1st down. And ball comes out. They're wanting a flag. I don't know about that.
The issue is when you've got a scrum like that and you don't blow the whistle, it's hard to know.
There's an official's hat
Yeah, it's
over there on
official's
2.
hat, so we got unsportsmanlike going on.
Yeah, we'll see lots of it, and they're going to back it up a little bit here. So I think the first initial one's going to go against Booneville. We'll see what we come up with here.
Mansfield had also scored, so it's 13-6.
13-6 Salem.
Mansfield over Salem.
Mansfield over Salem.
13-6 Mansfield.
All right, well, while they're discussing what they got going on, Mr. Dillon, how about you read some sponsors here for the app and website?
All right, we've got 5B Properties and B Plus Reynolds. See Calvin Bennett for all your rental needs. Community National Bank. Let Brett Cook and staff take care of your banking needs.
All right. Looks like we decided something out here on the field. Unsportsmanlike.
We got a
Sideline
sideline
warning.
warning charge.
And both of them both.
So they're both against Harmony
Yep,
Grove.
they are. Unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike and a sideline warning.
Yep.
Good deal. I'll take it. That's going to back it up. And
Well, it's kind of like he was saying. I wasn't sure if they're going to throw that on Lentz coming in late, but the whistle, it was still a live play. And
now, was that after the play, though? So it will be 1st down
so
still.
it should.
Well,
Should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what they're signaling here. It come after the play, so it's going to be a 1st down.
Yep.
But with the penalties, it's going to back them way up, back actually behind where they had it to begin with. It's like it never happened, boys.
Pretty much.
Never happened. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the, where they got that, at the 40-yard line.
40?
So 3:57 to go.
Harmony Grove on their own 40-yard line. Going to have trips over here to the left, one to the right. Billingsley is to the left of Garrett. Garrett's a pretty smooth little quarterback. I don't know if he's going to college to play ball, but he probably could play at the next level if he wanted to. Garrett looking to pass, got pressure, and this is going to be incomplete.
Yeah, overthrown, but boy, look, it's just a flick of the wrist.
It
man.
is,
Just
dude.
Sends that thing flying.
And it's pretty. I mean,
It is.
It's just
Pretty tight spin on it and just sells it a little bit again. So Cat's going to have a 2nd and 10 now from the 40-yard line with 3:51 to go.
I want to brag on Ferris. The dude's been in the backfield almost every play since he's been in so far. And Got to give that young man some credit. One of the seniors that we've talked about a lot, you know, not starting, but rotating in, getting some quality time here and there, and he's making the most of it right now. Bearcats defensive line shifts, got some pressure here, brings the blitz. Got some, let's see what we decide to do.
Where to go?
Hunter Warren with the sack there. What a job there by your Cats defense containing Garrett. Very elusive quarterback. It's going to bring up third down.
Third
long.
Very long. And
25?
This is one of them times, it feels like it's happened several times over the last several years. You give up the big play. This is a big opportunity for the Cat defense right here to get a big stop, 3rd and long. You hold this thing incomplete, and they'll be forced to punt this thing away.
Yeah.
It looks like Salem had just scored and went for 2 points, so they're up 14-13 over Mansfield.
Boy, that may be a high-scoring game. Funny thing is, both those teams run the ball.
Yeah.
Got a flag.
Flag come in. That's going to be a delay of game, I think.
Oh, okay.
Delay of game is going to back it up 5 more. So we went from a 3rd and I don't know to a 3rd and even longer than that. They never did update it on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I tried to do the math and then it didn't work out too well and I gave up.
Got another little shout out real quick. Mr. Dillon, why don't you do it for me? From Miss April Barr.
All right, we want to give a shout out to Garrick Barr. He's actually on the team, number 24, and then our band member, Chayton Barr.
Oh, good break there for the Cats. The ball hits the intended receiver. I think that's number 6, and their leading receiver on the season, Landon Garrett.
Right in his chest.
Yeah, it looked like it hit him in the chest, got in on him tight, and falls to the ground. And the Cats are most likely going to get the ball on a punt here with them 4th and next town over. 2:54 to go.
Pretty much. They got him backed up almost all the way to Bearden here.
And we saw him punting.
Dude's got a leg.
In the pregame, yeah.
Dude
Kid
has a leg.
Can boot it around a little bit. The Cats have elected to send Dax Goff back deep. See if he can get one to return.
And I was going to say, when he played Newport and Barton, he just kind of waited and took a couple steps. That's almost what he did there. Give a shout out real quick to Mr. Joe Wickton and all the Wicktons watching up there in northeastern Pennsylvania, especially Caden and Cole Wickton. They're watching and say, "Go Cats, go," all the way from northeastern Pennsylvania. Let's see here. Give a shout out to Mr. Austin Goff. He turns 21 Monday. Then Miss Kenna Douglas, she's watching. She says, "Go Cats, go." Young cheerleader on the Little League Cats team. She's always down there on the bleachers at the home games singing the national anthem and cheering. That's always fun to watch and enjoy seeing her do that, and keep that up, young lady. Goff goes in motion, and it's going to be a pitch to Lentz over here on the left-hand side. Connor Lentz has got the first down to the 45. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. About a 15, 16-yard pickup there from the sophomore halfback.
Brittany Henson, thanks for listening. I don't remember if I gave you one a while ago. I'll give you one more. Brittany Henson, shout out. Cats, 2:28 to go here. Got the ball back at midfield.
Going to hand up to Ryland. Ryland's going to jive. I don't know what he can be driving.
You can jive all the way down.
Be about a 7-yard pickup there. Hey, I was going to say, if you always got things jiving, you can always head down to Susan's Flowers and Gifts and get that loved one some flowers or candy or something. They'd probably enjoy it. Raise your fullback. Goff goes in motion from the right-hand side. Gets the handoff over here. Dax Goff's got a first down. That's going to be about a 10, 11-yard pickup. I keep getting my right and my left mixed up. He went in motion from the left to the right. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but I've noticed. Anywho, first down here for you Cats. 1:45 left to go here in the first half. Cats do have one timeout. Dax goes in motion again. Gets the handoff on the right-hand side over here. Heads towards the sideline. Got a flag.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold.
Yeah. Ooh.
Old boy put a pop on golf
Yeah,
on
he
his back,
did.
and I think he might have regretted
He may regret
Took
that.
him a little bit to. Going to be a holding penalty, most likely, I think.
Yeah, that's what he called.
Okay, that's what he called. So
Yep.
hold against Cats. Going to back that thing up a little bit. A minute 30 to go. Cats are across midfield, but going to have to move a little bit here. Tack on an extra touchdown.
I was going to say, is this a time maybe we try to go to Manson? Manson had a big game last week, 3 touchdown catches. Or we just kind of see what we can pick up. And
Lull him to sleep a little bit longer,
Yeah.
then throw it.
I was going to say, because we don't really have anybody back deep, but like you said, Isaac, don't really want to just a whole lot yet. We'll see, though. We hand off right up the middle. Dax Goff at fullback position, dives forward. He's going to get, what is that, good maybe 12-yard pickup there.
Yep. Now's the time to throw the ball.
You're good. You're good. Yeah.
Yep. Now's the time to throw the ball.
All right. Mr. Jake Finnell's going to have to step away real quick. Says he wants to go to the concession stand, I think is what he's doing. Get a head start on the line is what he's doing. No, not really. He's going to go announce the band at halftime.
I don't understand.
Offsides?
Yeah. That's the second time they've called offsides on us.
How can you be off? I mean, I guess you can, but.
You line up offsides, the only thing. But there wasn't a split over there for a wide receiver. So.
Looks like you're going to jack that real quick. There you go. Got it?
So.
All right, so we'll try this again. 53 seconds left to go here. Neither's coming in. Wilson's coming out. 2nd and 10. They got the 21 on the scoreboard, but it's more like the 31. Washburn looking to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Jace keeps it. Jace heads upfield. Still on his feet down to the right-hand side of the field. He's going to have the first down to around the 18, maybe 17-yard line there. What a keeper and a run there by your quarterback.
It's a good step up in the pocket with the collapsing around, and you don't get to see a whole lot move of players.
No, you really don't. Nieder comes in, splits out to the left, in tight. Wilson, you tied in on the right. Ray's your fullback, Goff at left halfback, Lentz at right halfback. Be a pitch to Connor Lentz over here on the left-hand side. Connor's got some speed. Oh, dear heavens, we got a flag. I don't know who got another.
And another hat.
I don't know who he's called that on or what he was seeing, but I guess he saw something we didn't see. But
Face mask.
face masking, so it's going to be offsetting penalties. Hey, I got a question, Ozzy. How do they offset? Because face mask is permanently 15 yards now.
It's whenever, doesn't matter what type of call it is, it's always offsetting when they have two, or one on each side.
All right. So we'll just, like Jake says,
It's a
like
wash.
it never happened.
Yep.
12 seconds left, guys. We do have one timeout. Ball's on the, Isaac, what yard line is that? Is that the 15? 20?
14.
14, okay.
Well, no, 20, 19.
19.
Something like that.
Looking the pass. Throws it to Dax. Touchdown!
Goodness.
Oh, man. That'd have been a play. We do have 2 seconds left.
Take another shot.
I almost said touchdown. Yeah. Oh, man.
That's put only where you could catch it.
Yeah. So you go for it here, you field goal. Looks like we're going to go for it.
Why not?
We may use the last timeout here. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd probably take the points.
Yeah. They're going to take a timeout.
Yeah.
So think about it.
I'll tell you what, we'll take a little timeout with them, and we'll see what we got going. You're watching Bearcat football. And back here at Bill Manning Field, big play here.
Davis Tax Office, call 675-238.
Kick it.
We do income tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll service.
Juan Moraine will do the kicking. He'll be kicking into the wind. So we'll see. Juan's got the leg from 45. This will be, kick is up, and it is good. That's going to be 24-0 Cats at halftime over Harmony Grove, Washita County Hornets. How far was that, Isaac? About a 30.
I don't know where he was.
We can't really tell exactly where he was. I think he was about on the 30, or we'll see here in a minute. We'll try to have you folks some stats here at halftime. We've been having issues with that. I'll tally up what I got here, wrote down myself. We'll take a little break. We'll be right back and let you folks enjoy your Shelter Insurance halftime performance when we return. You're watching Bearcat Football. All right, hey everybody, we're back here. Harmony Grove, Booneville Bearcats, up 24-0 right now. Mr. Dillon on the Harmony Grove Hornets. They do get the ball to start the second half. Shelter Insurance halftime show. We're going to keep it muted for halftime. Reason being, in the bleachers, got a lot of small talk going on here and there between everybody, and just don't want to pick anything, none of that up. While we got the halftime show going on. We'll get you some stats here in a minute. But that is the reason that the halftime show is going to be muted. They will still be performing. I mean, you'll still be able to see it. But I'm just going to give you folks the reason why we've got it muted. So just thank you again for tuning in. And we'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back here at Bill Manning Field here in Harmony Grove. Go over some. Well, no. Hey, let me find my paper. Band member of the week.
Yes.
I about forgot. I am sorry, Miss Rhodes. Mr. Rhodes.
I lost.
We'll
my
still
papers.
get it.
All right.
All right.
Shuffle the papers. I've got all these.
Okay.
Yellow folder. Where's my yellow folder? Right there, Dylan.
You got it? You want me to read it?
All right, pull that out right there. Whole thing. All right. Second page.
All right, we've got the band members of the week. Let's see here. We've got our elite freshmen, Cora Nichols and Sean Pennington. Cora Nichols is she plays the clarinet. She's the daughter of Syria Nichols, and Sean Pennington, he plays the trumpet. He's the son of Laura and Kevin Pennington.
Hold on. We'll have to redo it here in a second.
Okay.
I didn't click save on it, and it had the old photo on it, so we'll do it here in a second.
All right, so we'll do it here in a second. So while Isaac's working on that, he'll give us the signal when to do that. We'll do our stats real quick. So you score at halftime, folks. 24-0 Cats over Harmony Grove. To recap the first half real quick, Bearcats get the ball, start the game. Ryland Ray goes in from 2 yards and score. Juan Moreno did the PAT. Then a little bit later, Dax Goff goes 36 yards for a touchdown. PAT was good by 1. And then in the second quarter, Dax went in for 2, made it 21-0, and then Juan Moreno kicked a 36-yard field goal right before a halftime.
Okay, it's ready now.
All right, so that's kind of your recap. Then we'll break down into the individual stats of the first half. But first, before we do that, we're going to jump over and do our band members of the week. Mr. Dillon.
All right, our band members of the week is going to be our elite freshmen, Cora Nichols and Sean Pennington. Cora Nichols plays the clarinet, and she's the daughter of Syria Nichols, and Sean Pennington, he plays the trumpet, and he's the son of Laura and Kevin Pennington. These freshman advanced band members distinguished themselves first by being selected into the junior all-region band as 8th graders last year. Since then, they have both demonstrated a high school level of reliability and commitment to the band. Even though they are in their first year of advanced band, Cora and Sean are among the strongest members of their instrument sections. The future of the Bearcat Band program is bright with students like Cora and Sean leading the way. Your band members of the week, Cora Nichols and Sean Pennington.
Congratulations, you two. Well deserved. Always pretty awesome. I'm glad we was able to do this year and recognize, the band kids, get them more recognition.
Absolutely, they do an amazing job.
They really do. They 3A state champs with their halftime performance, Clockwork. Thank you to Shelter Insurance for sponsoring our halftime show and be one of our sponsors for the live stream. All right, we'll do some adjusting here real quick. And then we'll jump over to our individual stats real quick. No, it's not what I wanted to do. Type in your email so you can get that real quick, please. So, Bearcats are up 24-0. I know I've said it like 2 or 3 times, and y'all are waiting for me to do a little bit more than just the score and the breakdown real quick. No. Come on, you want to hop on here? Oh, it is. Oh, all right. After this, got a little special shout out. Bearcats have 270 yards on the ground, 12 through the air. And then Harmony Grove has -3 rushing yards and 82 yards through the air. Let's see here. The Bearcats are 3 of 5 on third down, 2 of 2 on fourth. Harmony Grove is 1 of 6 on third and 1 of 3 on fourth down. That's real big right there.
Yeah, it's a big stat line there.
Dax Goff is leading the way for your Cats. 14 carries, 137 yards and 2 touchdowns. Ryland's got 16 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown. Jace Washburn, he had a big play right here before halftime, folks. Stepped up in the pocket, picked up about 16-yard run, He's got 27 yards on the night, followed by 17. Lentz has got 17 yards. Dylan Todd picked up a big 5-yard run earlier, set up that touchdown by Goff. As far as defensively, just about almost everybody's making tackles. We got several guys on here. Matson is leading the way with 2. Hunter Warren's got a sack. He's got in on a couple tackles. Wilson, Fisher, and Goff as well. For the Seminoles, or not the, what did we played them last. I have no idea where that come from. Anywho, leading tackler is going to be number 84, Quentin Jones. That's the big defensive end for the Hornets. He's got 6 tackles. And Braden O'Hare, number 10, he's their leading tackle with 7. So my apologies there.
On Junction City, they're up 35-12 at halftime. Two games that we're kind of keeping a close eye on.
Yeah.
One on one side and then one on the other side of the bracket.
Right. Prescott scored right before halftime.
Right.
So there's your scores from around 3A. Couple good games there going on right there. All right, dive into our shout-outs real quick. Mr. Ryan Springer, see the halftime show. And then Mr. Joe Wickton, my man, give you and your family a shout-out. Awesome family there. All right, got a special shout-out to a very awesome young man, young Bearcat, Mr. Cade Reyes. Cade, I hope you are watching. I hope you're able to see the shout-out. Mom, let me know if he did. If not, send me another text. I'll get him when he's watching. Also, Mr. Steve Goff told me, Miss Tammy, is it your birthday? Happy birthday. You want to say anything? Are you sure? Miss Tammy Goff says, go Cats on her birthday. Right on.
Earlier in the game, we made a mistake up here. We gave credit to Rhett Needard on that catch down there.
Yeah.
The 4th down. That was actually Damari Poole.
Oh,
that
Damari
made the
Poole.
catch.
Nice.
Standing at, we have the entire line in front of us. Or the sideline with all the players and the chain gang, everybody standing. And we mistakenly thought that was Rhett Needard that come down with the play. I was told afterwards by many people that I made the wrong call. I apologize. Would never do that on purpose.
No.
He's Damari. That was his first target of the year.
Yeah.
That's the momentum they needed there to punch one more in. So apologize for that, and we'll move forward. Cats now about to kick the ball off. Scored 24-0. It was a good half. Good start to the half there.
You just got
by the Cats there.
Where's mine, Penny?
Thank you, Zane.
Like
good start to the game. Got to back it up right here, though. We saw how quickly we were able to score that thing. You know, and we saw Harmony Grove's ability to march down the field on that first possession. They got down there inside in the Booneville red zone, unable to capitalize on that. Come away with the takeaway. But they're a dangerous offense. Got to keep that momentum going. Big shot.
Boy,
right
howdy,
there.
Seth. Is that who? No. That's Hunter Warren, isn't it?
I think that was Hunter Warren that made the tackle.
Wow.
It's hard to tell.
Boy, that's a black dog hit.
Yeah, that's going to win it right there. Black dog hit of the game.
Man.
It's a good job by Warren. Lays a little pop on him right there. We're standing next here to some of his family and fired up.
Yeah.
I don't blame him right there. So Harmony Grove Hornets are going to have my 1st and 10 here.
79 total yards in the first half, -3 rushing, 82 total through the air. We'll see what they can get going. Garrett's your quarterback, and he's looking to pass over here, slant route. Oh, man, Fisher.
Almost taken away by Fisher out there on a wayward pass out of the hands of Johnson. Does fall incomplete, though. It's going to be a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Got another shout-out. Miss Kim Tucker. Let's give a shout-out. Her and McKinley are watching. And was shocked to find out it was me doing this. Cool. I don't know how to take that, Kimmy? Little option here. Nice run. Good stop there by the Bearcats, led by Big Country, Matt Obar and Dax Goff.
It was a little bit more.
Give a shout-out to Miss Maddie Means. Also, Glenn Holt. A shout-out from Holt Farms. Harrison and Glenn are watching from the farm. Also, James Hurst, he's watching from SDC Rig 504 in Mansfield, Louisiana. Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Garrett is your quarterback. Looking to his right, and it's intercepted! Connor Lentz heads down the left sideline. He's going to be down to about the 15-yard line. Good job there by the sophomore.
Great job by Lentz. Right place, right time. Throws it right into his palm.
Oh, okay, never
That's
mind.
going to be a turnover, and Booneville's going to get the ball with excellent field position here. Looks like they're going to place that thing down. I can't tell. From our
I wanna
angle,
say
we
14.
can't see
15.
nothing.
15?
I think it's the
15-yard
15.
line.
Lentz, he's playing that outside linebacker position for your Cats.
Like I was saying, man, right place, right time.
Yeah.
Quarterback turned and winged that thing, and he hits him right in the gut with it.
did.
Nearly fumbles it around a little bit, bobbles it, able to corral that thing and take it down the left sideline. Cats are going to have it at the 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Goff goes in motion from the left, hand off to Rye, right up the middle. Ryland's going to get maybe two yards there on that carry.
Mansfield had just scored again, so it's 19-14 over Salem.
19-14 Mansfield over Salem.
And Salem's also on a drive.
Salem's driving right now.
Yep, they're
All right.
on Mansfield's 20-yard line.
Just a back and forth game.
It is. All right, let's see.
Wasserman's going to look to the sideline here. We got a 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball sticking, 10-20 to go. The ball is snapped. And
Hand off to Rye, right up the middle.
Ray's
He's going to be
gonna-
close to that first, isn't he, Jake?
Yeah, big chunk yard right there. They're going to spot him short of the line to gain there. About a yard short, it looks like. We're going to have a 3rd and 1.
About a 9-yard pickup.
Good little 9-yard pickup right there by Ray.
Got another shout out real quick. Miss Amanda Webb, her and Russ Parrish are watching. Say way to go, Dax and the Bearcats. Got another one right after this play. Hand off to Ryle on the left-hand side. Ryland turning those legs. He's going to be short. He's got the first down, I believe.
Yeah, enough to pick up the 1st down and keep this drive sustained and moving along here. 9:34 to go. We're going to have as a 1st and goal now. Looks like they've got that thing placed at about the 6-yard line.
Getting the play brought in. I'll give a shout out to some young Bearcats here. Rex, Anna, Maggie, and Lucy Boyer are watching. Give a shout out to them. Head off to Ryle on the right-hand side. Touchdown, Bearcats.
That touchdown is going to extend the score to 30-0. So far, all good for the Cats. Been all Bearcats. The extra point team has jogged onto the field. Rhett Nieder to do the holding, Juan Moreno to do the kicking. Ball is snapped, kick is blocked.
It's blocked.
It's going to be blocked, comes through untouched, able to get to it. So that's going to keep the score right there at 30. 30-0 with 9:07 to go. It's all Bearcats. And with that score, that touchdown is going to be brought to you by Jeff Terry with Arkansas River Valley Roofing. Arkansas River Valley Roofing for all your roofing needs.
All right, Mr. Dillon, if you do some sponsors real quick here for the app and the website.
Absolutely. All right, we've got Shelter Insurance and agents Gerald Baker and Austin Baker. See them for all your insurance needs. We've got S&W Home Center for all your hardware needs, and the City of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker, and First Booneville Kids, and Stacy Hobart Photo Art.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for those sponsors for sponsoring the app and the website. Hey, y'all can download the app, whether you got iPhone, Android, or just head over to BoonevilleBearcats.com. A couple yards from breaking that. And luckily, Mr. 20, number Clayton Green, able to wrap him up there, kinda.
It's going to be the best starting field position of the day for the Harmony Grove Hornets here. They're going to get the ball at the Booneville Bearcats here. tack on one more, they'll have it in the mercy rule.
Yep.
So every drive is important for the Harmony Grove offense to
This is
keep
their first
themselves
time
in
on
it.
Bearcat territory since that first drive, I believe, right?
So, yeah. Cats defense looking excellent up to this point, looking to keep that momentum going.
Garrett looking to pass, and he's got Billingsley out in the flats, and he just drops it. Hit him right in the hands, just a hair low, though.
Yeah, a little low, but it's a ball that's got to be caught. That's probably, what, a 5-yard pickup right there is it if they're able to bring that thing in. As the lead extends here, 30-0, every play starts to count. And got to convert on those.
Yep.
And fortunate for the Cats there that they do not. So it's going to be a 2nd and 10, 8:54 to go in the third quarter.
James Jones says, "Go Cats." Garrett looking to take it now, heads to the left, and Dax Goff is just going to push him out of bounds.
It's going to be a 6-yard pickup right there, maybe just a 5-yard pickup. 5-yard pickup right there for
I did call him right.
Scrambling player right there. That's Billingsley, I believe.
If I'm my roster, I'm trying to get
so
all this.
it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 now, 8:47 to go.
Give a shout out to my kids real quick, Grayson, Emery, and Hudson. Also, Emery and Hudson's got a birthday coming up, so happy birthday, you two, from Dad. Love y'all. Be good for Mom. Got a flag coming in late. Also, late birthday, give a shout out to Uncle Bob Pennebaker. Happy late birthday to you.
I think we've got a offsides penalty is going to go against the Bearcats, and that's most likely going to give them
That first
down. That's something that you looking to prevent from happening, and it does. It's going to give them just enough to pick up that first down, so we're going to have a fresh set here. 1st and 10, ball's going to be placed at the 35-yard line, the Hornets.
After this play, I believe Mr. Dillon's got some scores to give you folks. 2 receivers to either side. Billingsley is to the left, and it's going to be a head off to him on the right-hand side, little counter play, and he's going to head towards the end zone. Got a couple guys in pursuit, and he goes in. Touchdown, Hornets, 35 yards, and they finally get on the board at the 8:36 mark in the third. Gives them a little bit life back into that side of the field.
Yeah, puts a little momentum back on that sideline, allows them to take a deep breath. They've held off that mercy rule here for a little bit, and now they're looking to get a big stop on the defensive side of the ball and keep that thing within striking distance here, and they'll Piers line up to go for two.
I also want to apologize. I called Johnson Garrett. I think I've been calling him Garrett all night long. Quarterback to Johnson.
Yes,
so
Caleb Johnson.
My apologies for doing so. 2 receivers to either side. Lone back there, single back formation, and he's going to go in for the 2. Makes it 30-8 with the 8:36. So, do a little trickery. I don't remember who it was a couple years ago. Would have one guy act like he kicked it and the other guy would come from the other side and kick it. So they will do that every once in a while, but we'll see what they decide to do here on this kick. And it is onside kick. Hunter Warren gets it and gets down. Good job there by your sophomore. Cats offense looking to continue what they've been doing all night long and just move that ball down the field.
Yeah, and the main thing is here you want to take some time off the clock. You want to gain that momentum that you just lost a little bit of back.
Yep.
If you can punch one down here at the end, it's no harm, no foul.
Right.
Look to see the Cats offense get on the field and do what they do and just kind of eat this clock away, take what they can get or what they give them. May see them bust one for a long run here in just a bit. That's the game plan. 8:36 to go, 30-8. Booneville holding on to that lead.
Ray's going to be your fullback. Washburn comes up under center at quarterback. Lentz goes in motion from the right, head off to Ray on the left-hand side. Ryland turning them legs. He's going to have about a 6-yard pickup there on the left.
Yeah, just kind of kept going more and more as it went. We got a little extracurricular maybe going on over on the sideline there. Looks like they're going to end up giving him 6 yards at the end of that.
Looks like Mr. Halpane's in at the game at receiver. They're going to be on the right. Wilson's your tight end on the right-hand side as well. Dax is your left halfback. Lance is your right halfback. Ray's your fullback. Washburn's your quarterback. 8:23 left to go here in the third quarter. Ball's right at midfield, 2nd and 5. It's going to be hand off to Dax over here on the right-hand side. Dax cuts back. He's got the whole backside if he can break a couple of tackles. Dax is down to the 25, 20, and he's going to be down to the 15. What a run there by your halfback.
That's a great job by Goff. It took the whole half the team to drag him to the ground. They're finally able to do it, but not before he gets that thing all the way. It looks across the 15, maybe the 14-yard line.
About a 36-yard run there.
Good little pickup. We talk about eating the clock away. It's hard to do when you're busting big runs like that, which we'll take them whenever we can get them. The clock's going to tick under the 8-minute mark of the third quarter now. Ball's at the 13-yard line.
Cats going I formation here. Got 6 seconds on that play clock. And it's going to be handed off to Ryan on the left-hand side, lowering that shoulder. He's going to be close. He's going to be down to about the, what is that, 5?
I don't know.
It's really hard to tell.
It is.
I can't from this angle see anything.
Said the ball's on the 13 and it's 2nd down, so.
And given back to Ray, and he's
Rod's going to touchdown, Bearcats.
Take it to the house, Rylan Ray. Gets that score back. It's going to get the score to 36-8.
Third touchdown for Mr. Rye. We'll see if we go for 2 or 1.
Yeah, they're going to decide what we're doing. It looks like they're going to go ahead and send that PAT team out to kick this thing.
While
it's a 28-point lead for the
they're
Cats.
doing that, got something here from Mr. Sean Bledsaw. It says D, Carolyn, Sean, and Abby. Says great first half. Go Cats. We love you. Love watching our cousin's 33 Ray. So glad he's back and healthy. Kick is good by Moreno. I love watching Dax Goff. Happy 50th birthday to his best friend, Steve Davis.
Got a shout out here come through my phone. Jessica, I just now got my phone out to look at all these. I'm sorry. Jessica Ashley is giving a shout out to her band member of the week every week, Hunter Baptiste.
There you go.
Appreciate you listening. Got another one from J.C. Rodats, her dad Jeff, watching it in the hospital bed at Mercy. Says she's doing well, and he says go Cats.
Good. I'm glad you're doing well,
yeah,
Jeff.
Glad to hear that, man. And then one more shout out, another Booneville Bearcat legend, Tyler Collins.
Hey.
He's watching. Give him a shout out as well. That last touchdown is going to be brought to you by Brett Cook with Community National Bank. For all your banking needs, see Brett Cook.
There's the kick. Takes a little hop. It's fielded by number 12 on the right-hand side. Good job there by the Cats kickoff team. I know I've done it earlier, but I want to make sure this young man hears this shout-out. Mr. Cade Reyes. Give a shout-out to him, young Bearcat. Give him a shout-out. Bud, hope you're enjoying the game. Staying warm, young man. Got some, do some some sponsors real quick. Mr. Dillon for the live stream.
All right, we've got Shelter Insurance. See agents Gerald Baker and Austin Baker for all your insurance needs. We've got Rockline Industries, Airmasters Inc., and Dawn Easy Pay, and Midtown Charm.
Thank you, sir. What a run there by Billingsley.
Yeah, did a good job right there. Demarion Billingsley. Haven't said his name just a ton tonight. Had the big run a while ago. He's a pretty good-sized kid, 5'11", 173-pound junior, so he's got 1 year left out here for the Hornets. Does an excellent job right there just keeping the pile moving. Gains 5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 here for the Hornets of Harmony Grove. 6:30 left to go here in the third. Cats are on top 37-8. Two receivers to either side. Johnson's your quarterback.
Yep.
And it's going to be a handoff to number 6. That's Garrett. He's going to have the first down.
I don't know if he got it, man. I don't think they're going to give it to him.
Okay.
Looks like he's going to be
short.
about a yard and a half short.
It's going to bring up
That
third.
official over here tricked us, didn't he? He tried to
He did.
spot it way up ahead. Cats doing a good job of keeping them contained on the ground. Up to this point, it's going to be a 3rd and 1 coming up, 3rd and a long one. Ball's at midfield at the 48-yard line.
The handoff, quarterback keeper. What a stop! Ferris Daines and Damari Poole.
Good job by both of them boys, Damari and Ferris.
2 seniors on your team here.
Right, flocking to the ball, drops him for a loss of it looks like 2 yards right there. Damari and Daines does, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 3. And you know they got to go for it.
Yeah.
Everything's 4-down territory at this point.
2 receivers to either side. Billingsley is to the right of Johnson. Johnson's looking to his right, back to his left. Got Dax in pursuit. Throws it up and incomplete. Oh, Mr. Rhett Needert able to get an arm in there and knock it out.
He had a step on Needert, but Needert able to get to the ball, get a hand in there, and knock that thing away. It's one that you feel like you've got to corral if you're the receiver there. Unable to do it. Good job by Rhett Needert in coverage, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Cats are going to get the ball again, 1st and 10, and this time, guys, if they're able to punch this thing in, that's going to get us into the mercy rule, that ever-important mercy rule. See if they can get it done on this possession. Hopefully they can. 5:04 to go, 1st and 10 for the Cats. 5:04 in the 3rd.
Got a couple another young Bearcats to give some shout-outs to. Bo and Sadie Luder. Give a shout-out to you two. Hope y'all are enjoying the game. Staying warm and being good. Hand off to Dax Goff on the left-hand side. He's going to pick up about 5-6 yards there on that carry.
Got one more shout out. I want to give it to a young man down in Booneville, Arkansas, Robbie Buffington. Thanks for listening. Jack Creek born and raised.
That's right.
Robbie Buffington.
Oh, Robbie. Robbie's a good guy. I like Robbie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
No, he's a great guy. He's my cousin. Good guy.
He's your favorite cousin. That's what you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cracks the top 10 for sure. That ball is going to be taken by Ray, and he's just tripped up. Good little open field tackle right there by number 10. That's going to be Braden O'Hara. First time we've called his name. He's a senior, 5'7", 131 pounds. Quite a bit smaller than Ray, but able to just get his hands on his ankles and drag him to the ground. Saves a long run. It's going to be a fresh set of downs, though, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Ray, he's definitely a load to take down. And, hey, if your truck's not carrying the load like it used to, you can always head down to Tyler Ford, let Elias and guys hook you up with the new pickup or used pre-owned vehicle. Go down there. They might hook you up with a good deal. And keeper over here by your quarterback, Jace Washburn. He's going to get about 2 yards there on that carry.
Hadn't had to rely on the legs of Washburn a lot tonight. They've done a good job of taking him away from some of these read plays, but able to gain a few there. They're going to spot him with about a gain of 3 now.
Hopefully they kind of get this a little under control, a little chippy here.
Yeah, it's getting chippy, as it does usually. And hopefully keep it clean here.
Yeah. Ray's your fullback. He's going to be hand off to Ryan on the right-hand side, and he gets maybe a yard or 2 there on the pickup. Hey, I want to give a shout-out to Mr. Lonnie Barham. He's always watching all the way up from Rhode Island. So thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Also, a couple more people watching from the metropolis of Sugar Grove, Arkansas. That's going to be J.D. Swaim and Dummy Shepherd. Hope you two are staying warm. I formation here for you, Cats. Lentz goes in motion and pitch to Dax Goff over here on the left-hand side. Dax heads towards the sideline. Touchdown, Bearcats. Dax Goff, 31 yards.
That's going to do it, boys. Get it into that mercy rule. Score is going to now be 43-8. The extra point pending here with 2:30 to go in the 3rd quarter. And when that clock starts ticking here in a bit, it won't stop as the Cats have got it into that Arkansas sportsmanship rule, AAA sportsmanship rule. Is Juan. Kick is up, and it is going to split the crossbars. It's good. Extend that 1 point more, 44-8, with 2:30 to go. And again, once that clock starts ticking, it won't stop. It's a good night for Booneville Bearcats down here in Camden Harmony Grove.
Very good night. On the shoulders of your two seniors back there in the backfield, Dax Goff and Rylan Ray, each got 3 touchdowns apiece. Both of them well over 100 yards. Dax is over 200-yard mark. We'll see what his total yardage coming in to tonight's game. Had over 2,000. He had 2,083 rushing yards this season. For career, he's got 5,353, and he's adding to that right there. Also with these 3 touchdowns, he has the single-season touchdown record now with 34. Also, before we get any more thing going, I'm kind of on a roll here. So sponsors for the live stream real quick. O'Reilly Auto Parts, go down there, let Philip and the gang take care of you, as well as Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. Hey, JD makes some salsa and stuff. I know and jalapeno relish. I know the farmer's market stuff's over with, but hey, they always do a good job on that. And he also does a good job with his metalwork as well, him and Jason. Here's the return. Good job there by your Cats. Return team, also Crowley City Service. They do tires, brakes, oil change, and shocks. And speaking of shocks, is there any shocking news with the scores?
Oh.
Okay, not exactly.
Not exactly.
What do you got, Dylan?
All right, so at the end of the third quarter, Mansfield is up on Salem 19-14.
That's a shock to me.
Yeah,
I mean, not a shock. We expect it, but that's definitely a game to watch.
It is.
Mansfield's about to score again.
Mansfield's about to punch one in.
They're
looking
about the 2-yard line.
Get there. That's a big
game.
improvement done over there by Coach Whit Overton.
Be the first time they've made the semifinals, I think, in history or since the early 2000s. That pass is caught by that big receiver, number 85 for the Hornets. Let's see, make sure we get everybody mentioned here for our sponsors on the app and the website and live stream. Give a shout out to First Western Bank, serving our local communities for 110 years. They are our exclusive broadcast advisor for the app and the website, BoonevilleBearcats.com. Johnson throws over here, and it's incomplete, intended to number 21. That's
Leland Valencia.
Valencia. I was going to let you announce that one.
Yeah, well, Leland Valencia unable to bring that thing in. Throws for quarterback tonight. He's had some pretty ones, but here of late they've just been a little off, a little off target. Having to rush these things through with a minute left in the third quarter here.
Here's the handoff to Billingsley, and Hunter Warren making the stop there again. Good job there by linebacker. And you like to think the Cats defense getting some pressure on Johnson here, kind of making him rush those throws and making him a little uneasy.
It's something that he hasn't had to deal with just a whole lot.
No.
Especially in recent weeks.
Yeah.
Went through conference play undefeated. Just hasn't quite had to deal with the pressure that the Booneville Bearcat defense has brought tonight. Done an excellent job up to this point of keeping him in check as he throws one to a wide open.
Oh, turf grass got him.
Got our guy too.
It
that
did.
was
8.
That was number 8.
That ain't right. 8's the quarter.
6 probably.
6, yeah.
Landon Garrett, number 6, able to bring that down. Right there as I'm bragging on the Cat defense, he gets wide open.
Fisher, I think, stumbled over
Fisher, that
turf.
same grass monster that jumped up and grabbed Garrett right there, brought him to the ground as well, and that's going to give them good position here, but it'll have to be in the next quarter because that was the last play of the third. Your score with 12 minutes to go, Booneville 44, Harmony Grove 8.
We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bill Manning Field, Harmony Grove, Arkansas. Your Cats are up 44-8 over the Harmony Grove, Washington County Hornets. A couple shout-outs. We got several. Jay, go ahead, my man.
Got one from Carrie Redmond, wants to shout out number 67, J.J. Redmond, and band member Julian Maddox and the rest of the Bearcat team. She says, great job and go Cats. And we've also got one from Megan Mira. Megan Bryan, as we knew her.
Yeah. Nice catch there. Touchdown,
she says,
Hornets.
go Cats. She's watching from Gentry. Go Cats, go. Appreciate you listening, Megan. And that's going to give them an additional 6 to get that score 44-14.
Huh. Got another shout out. Shout out from Rogan Haller. Says, go Cats. Also want to give a shout out to Hunter Martinez. He is watching the game with his siblings, David, Trinity, and Kelsey. And then, of course, their older brother, Gabe, he's in the band over here. So give a shout out to them. Mom, Savannah, and Mr. Ryan. And I think we're caught up on the shout outs, fellas.
I got one more.
I think.
Had a shout out, told me to give me a shout out to my favorite brother.
Hey, all right.
I've thought about it. I'm going to give it to a tie.
All
shout
right.
out to Hayden and Gabe.
I was waiting which one you was going to do.
But that's it. That's the two brothers I
top two,
picked.
huh?
Yeah, top two. So Harmony Grove, they're going to elect to obviously go for 2 here. 44-14 as the ball is handed off, and he is going to walk in untouched for the 2-point conversion. That's Billingsley. I'll get it right in a minute. I think I've said it different every time.
I was going to say, I have too.
Billingsley.
Just so you folks know, anybody from down here around Harmony Grove watching, all this isn't intended. It's just pretty sure, I don't know.
We're a little uncomfortable up here tonight. We can't have our papers sprawled out.
Yeah.
Flipping through them. Can't see players' numbers. Can't see yard markers. But we're having a good time anyway. 9:50 to go. The clock is just going to keep on ticking. 44-16. Harmony Grove will kick this ball off, onside kick it, most likely, and get this thing back, or attempt to get this thing back.
It is. I don't know if we ever had a 44-16.
Scorigami, 44-16.
Got another shout out. Give a shout out to Miss Mandy Craig Baum. Give a shout out to her and her boys as well. Ryan, he wants to give a shout out, Ryan Springer, to Cheat Sheet and Speedy McGee. He says, you know who you are. And thank you, Miss Mandy Craig Baum, and everyone that's doing all these shout outs. And all the boys love it. Kick is dropped by Mr. Chase Shelton, and I don't think he meant to take that knee there.
Foot kind of slid out from under him a little bit. He went to the ground, but that is a safe play, and we'll take it. Clock's going to tick under 9 minutes now, 8:55 to go, and the Cats will jog their starters onto the field. We're going to keep them in the game. I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Still a little too close for comfort for me, even with that clock ticking.
Right.
Oh, man.
Especially with the Hornets scoring on their last 2 possessions.
Yeah.
Mansfield just got a pick 6.
Mansfield just got a pick 6.
Yep.
What's the score?
Whatever 19 plus 6 is. 23.
23.
Any math majors at home?
25.
25. That's 25.
25-14.
25-14.
Anybody can do that, what we call second grade math here. Go ahead and shout us out.
There's the handoff over here on the right-hand side.
Looks like that was to Hunter Warren. He's jogged onto the field. He'll take over fullback duties here. How much time's left in that Mansfield game?
5:59.
5:59, 6 minutes to go in that Mansfield game. They're going to be up a couple of scores now.
26-14 now.
26-14, up 12.
They will play Prescott.
Yep. I think they're big over Bismarck right now.
What's the score in Bismarck, fellas?
I think it's 35-7.
35-7?
I'll check here in a second.
Lance goes in motion from the right. He's going to hand off to Hunter Warren on the left-hand side. Good job there by the sophomore fullback.
Hunter Warren hadn't had had his number called a lot since
42 to
Ray
7.
has returned to the field, but he stepped in and done a great job for us while we were waiting on Ray to come back. He's a little speed, got a little speed to him, quick step, runs the ball hard. He's a young kid, gonna be a big one for the Cats starting next year, I would imagine.
I'd imagine so.
Right there, that's a good little carry. Cats got a 3rd and 4 now. Clock ticks under 7 minutes with 6:58 to go.
What do you got, Mr. Dillon?
Prescott's up on Bismarck 42 to 7.
Hand off to the sophomore fullback again. Hunter Warren throws a stiff arm.
Almost.
Boy, he almost broke that one right there, guys.
Yes, he did, and that's a good job. We'll take it. Keeps that clock a-ticking away, 6:40 to go. Cats will get them a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10. Just slow play this from here on out and let that thing tick as far as you can.
Dylan Todd is in at left halfback for your Cats. Lentz is in at right halfback. Hal Payne's your receiver on the right. Damari Pulse your tight end on the right as well. And it's going to be hand off to Hunter on the left-hand side. And nice little pickup there. The Cats definitely see something they like here. Kind of reminds me of them beating Cody Elliott last year at Melbourne.
Absolutely. Just keep feeding them the ball over and over. Make them stop you, and so far they haven't been able to do it. That's another 5-yard pickup on the shoulders of Hunter Warren. 5:45 to go in the game. Number 58, that's Mason Morgan, jogs off the field. I believe that was number 9, Tyler McCann, coming in his place.
And it's going to be hand off to Warren again, right up the middle. He's going to be close to that 1st down.
Keep feeding them.
Hey.
Got a little extracurricular on a couple of different places over here. Good job by the Cats to not get involved on that one.
Yeah.
Say we ain't never been involved.
Right.
Not on that one. That's going to keep that clock moving. Looks like he picked up an additional 4 yards there, so it's going to bring up 3rd and short, 3rd and 1, 5 minutes to go.
Give a shout out to some sponsors for the app real quick. Mr. Dillon.
All right, we've got 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. See Calvin Bennett for all your rental needs, and Community National Bank. Let Brett Cook and staff take care of your banking needs.
Got a flag coming in late here.
They stopped Warren. I think he picked up the 1st down. I think he got the yard
needed
he got the initial to get it, but we'll see what the flag. It comes in from the back ref. They're going to call a hold.
Not a lot you see that back judge throwing a holding call.
No, not ever. Huh. So that's going to back it up. Erase the play, or erase the 1-yard pickup off the legs of Warren right there is going to bring up a 3rd and 10 now. Clock's going to continue to tick. We're under the 4-minute mark as the Cats are electing to just let this thing tick down as long as they can here.
Yeah.
Washburn now gets the play call in. Line is set. 8 seconds on the play clock, down to 5.
Todd goes in motion, gets the handoff on the right-hand side. Dylan Todd. He's going to pick up about 6 yards there on that carry.
Dylan Todd's another guy, man. Hadn't had his name called a lot or his number, but he's done a good job on limited action. I think he got his 1st carry of the year in the Charleston game. Has accumulated a few since then. Right there, able to take a hand off to the right side of the line for 6 yards. It's going to bring up a 4th and 6.
Got another shout out want to do. Give a shout out to Mr. Willie Joe Brown. He's cheering for the Bearcats, and especially on the touchdowns, as well as Mr. Tyler Lee. He's listening to Daddy and Munkle and cheering on the Cats as well. Also, I don't know what we got going on here, but let's do some more shout outs. Give a shout out to Mom and Dad, Richard and Melinda Austin, as well as Lance and Teresa Brown. They were watching. Before I forget, give a shout out to my mother-in-law, Miss Mary Hughes. Boy, it's almost as cold as a mother-in-law's heart out here. I'm just kidding, folks. She knows I'm joking. I love my mother-in-law. She got a good one. Give a shout out this time so you can record it, sis. So get your phone out, sis, so you can record it, sis. Okay, shout out to Willie Joe Brown. He's watching, as well as Mr. Tyler Lee. Both the boys say, "Go Cats!" Cheering on Daddy and Muckle. Got Purple Rain playing in the background, guys. That's always good.
Yes, it is. Mitch Schubert giving a shout out to J.J. Redmond and the Bearcats as well. Says Grandma and Grandpa are watching in Warrenton, Missouri. Thanks, Mitch, for tuning in and watching, man. Appreciate you.
It looks like Salem just scored, so it's 26-22 with 4 minutes left in the fourth.
Did you say Salem scored?
Yes, 26-22 right now.
26-22, Mansfield and Salem.
That's a ball game going on.
Yeah, it
there.
is.
That'll be a fun one to be at. Mansfield, you know they're playing with some intensity. Fired up with a chance to go somewhere that's been a long time since they've been.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Got one more shout out to Eleanor King. Go Cats, go. One more shout out as they take a timeout on the field to Billy Joe Hicks.
All right. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Billy Joe. We're thinking, keeping you in our thoughts. With 2:03 to go, Cats elected to take a timeout. Score is currently 44-16, and it will be 4th down where you'll see the punt team come on the field. That's going to be Dakota Matson, most likely using his leg and foot to punt this thing away.
Dakota's averaging around 30, 31 yards or so a punt. His long is, I want to say 40. I don't have it. I got my stats right here. I just don't want to dig it out. To be flat out honest with you folks.
It's cold.
I got another shout out real quick. Miss Kimberly Spencer. Let's give a shout out to Ferris Danes and Garrick Barr. Sissy loves y'all and is proud of both of you.
Matson's punt is a low punt, but does take a good little roll here. It's going to be downed at the 40-yard line.
Mr. Clayton Lofton downs it there.
Clayton Lofton, and at the, at the 40-yard line here, where the Hornets are going to get a 1st and 10.
We got a timeout, I guess?
Yeah, the Hornets have elected to take a timeout with 1:47 left.
Give a shout out real quick. Mr. Jeff Rodatz, watching from Hospital Bed of Mercy. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Praying for your recovery. He was on the radio many years with Chuck. So give a shout out. He was doing the radio when we first started doing all this. Give a shout out to our administration allowing us to do this and still letting us do this after all these games. We enjoy doing it. I know I do. I'm speaking for these other guys.
I look forward to it all week.
It's fun.
It's fun to play a part and help all of you that can't be here or choose not to make these long drives. Last year, I think it was a huge benefit, all the away games, and I hope it was again tonight.
Got some pressure from Seth Wilson. Throws deep. Manson turn around. Incomplete. It was out of bounds.
Yeah, well out of bounds. You're kind of looking for a flag there, but the thing was thrown 5 yards out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's hard to get the flag there, and the clock
really
is going to just keep on ticking. We're at 1:25 now.
Bearcat super fan Glenn Ross is down there cheering on, as well as the #1 super fan. He is here in-house with us tonight, Mr. DJ George. Speaking of DJ George, we'll be right off DJ George next week. More than likely taking on Glen Rose. Right, Dylan, what's the score on that game? 50 to something. Wow. Water throw here, and they're going to throw a penalty on Coulter Fisher. And can I get another hogwash call on that?
Well.
Oh, and before I forget, I don't know if Miss Sonia Vineyard is watching, but for all you folks down at Rockline, Sonia told me Friday before I went home, she is now the mayor of Rockline. So she appreciates that, and she says she's going to get stuff done. So I guess let's hit Sonia up about being the mayor and getting stuff done out there. Anyways, Mr. Dillon.
The score of that Glen Rose, Glen Rose Junction City game, they're up 50-12 in the fourth.
Boy, we're liable to have a real good game next week at Bearcat Stadium. Take on the Glen Rose Beavers. All right. Hey, be careful, my man. Jonah Wynn and Ferris Danes in there on that sack. Jonah win with the initial contact. Ferris James has had himself a game tonight.
He has, and that play right there is going to bring us to the end of the ball game. Booneville is going to advance to the semifinals. Oh, they called the timeout. They called the timeout.
Oh, man.
As I was saying, Booneville is going to advance to the semifinals where they will play Glen Rose in Booneville next Friday, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, y'all
Hope you can all be there to
come
watch the
out for
game
that game,
in-house.
folks.
We're going to have that energy. Glen Rose,
They
a
are-
team that's kind of danced outside the top 10 for a lot of the
They
season.
really
and
have,
I just
and I-
don't understand that.
I don't understand that either.
You see them on film, and they are a quality program.
Yes, they
and
are.
They're showing it week in and week out. They've got that big win today over Junction City, and they're going to come to Booneville hungry for a victory next week. So
Yeah.
need everybody to show up and show out and help get our boys one game away from being state bound. Trying to get back and get us a redo from last year's state final appearance.
Johnson to look, got pressure from Blintz. Got Hicks in pursuit. How do you not call a holding call, but it's the end of the game anyways. And
Man,
Hunter
well,
Warren intercepts the
Add
ball.
some stats, go on to the
Hunter
ground,
Warren's
Warren.
still on his feet.
Go to the
Heads
ground,
towards
Warren.
the sideline.
He's going to return it.
Yeah. He's going to return it all the way if he could.
Yes, sir. He was trying. That's a good little return.
Yeah.
Good interception by Warren. And that will bring us to the end of the game with your score, Booneville 44, Harmony Grove 16.
Before we get out of here, I want to thank our sponsors. Give them a shout out real quick for the live stream. Tyler Ford, they're our pregame, postgame show. Sponsors, y'all folks stick around. We'll do a quick postgame show before we get out of here, and we'll get you some stats. Also, Shelter Insurance, Agents Gerald Baker, Austin Baker, Miss Lori Duke. Rockline Industries, people who make it right. Airmaster Inc., for all your air conditioning needs. Don's Easy Pay. Stop by, let Mandy, Josh, and the gang take care of you. They got locations Waldron, DeQueen, Mina, Booneville, Idabel, Broken Bow, and Poto, and Midtown Charm. Also, O'Reilly Auto Parts. Stop by for all your auto parts needs. Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. Stop by or give JD Jones a call. He can hook you up with some pretty good stuff. JD's a talented man. Crowley City Service. They do tires, brakes, oil change, and shocks. And Shigley Metal Shop LLC. Frank and them, they are getting away from the metal work and getting to the laser engraving. Cynthia does the freshies that you can hang from your mirror. They're also going to be at the Mulberry Fairgrounds December. Let me get that pulled up for you. December 16th, Mulberry Fairgrounds, Christmas in the Country. It's going to be Shigley Metal Shop LLC. They're also on TikTok, Facebook, and Etsy. Wiggins Ace Hardware. Let Clay and them take care of you. Clay, boy, they've been in the area. Daddy Wiggins, I think, started that store back. I shouldn't have started that because I'm not sure exactly when. But, well, they've been in the area. And y'all do, all these people are local people. Y'all, help them out, shop local and all that. Doris Davis Tax Office. Let Trish and Donna take care of you. Give them a call, 675-2358. And Susan's Flowers and Gifts. Make your loved one's day a special day. Sponsors for the app. First Western Bank, serving our local communities for 110 years. Premier sponsors, 5B Properties and B Plus Rentals. See Calvin Bennett for your rental needs. Community National Bank. Let Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs. Shelter Insurance, Agents Gerald Baker, Austin Baker. S&W Home Center for all your hardware needs. City of Booneville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. Patriot Underground and Taylor Needert. First Booneville, home of First Booneville students and First Booneville kids. Stacy Hobart Photo Art. Mr. Isaac Brown, you got those stats from Glenn?
Not yet.
Okay. Looks like
This.
One last shout out that I missed. It come in right at the end of the game. Dude Davis, Mr. Johnny Davis, watching from Sealy Lake, Montana. That's awesome, man.
Oh, wow.
I'm glad you're tuning in. Miss you. Hope you're doing well.
I think Salem's going to run out of time.
Salem, what's your score? What you got on that
It's still 26-22. There's 30 seconds of counting down. And it's fourth down.
They're going to need to hurry. Got to have a big play.
Well, they're about to receive the ball.
I think players of the pretty much we've said it all year. You get over 200 yards, you got to give it to Dax, but kind of want to give it to Rye. Rye had a
Right, had a
big
big
game.
game. We had a lot of big moments when we
did.
needed it. We had, Ryland had a couple of big carries on third down.
Yeah.
We had the Damari Poole catch on fourth down over on the right side. Jace Washburn had a big run to set up the field goal at the end of the half. So, been a whole lot of good plays to kind of keep drives sustained. So, quality performance by the offense. Of course, the offensive line did an excellent job, as they always have done.
Yeah.
This year, just lots of different moments in that game that made it a complete game.
Yeah.
So and helped the Cats keep the momentum when they needed it. So shout out to all of those guys I mentioned and a lot more.
Yeah.
Defensively, it's hard to
hard
to give you. Again, you had big plays made. You had
Lentz
coming
had
out of
an
halftime, Lentz has an interception. Dylan Todd has the huge one to set the tone.
That's
Don't break, and able to keep the ball and keep the momentum on our side. So good job by him as well.
Let's see. Cats had 425 yards rushing, 12 yards through the air. Harmony Grove had 140 yards through the air and 40 on the ground. Dax Scoff finished 209 yards on 17 carries, 3 touchdowns. Ryland had 128 on 25 carries. Hunter Warren, Jace Washburn had 31 and 30. Connor Lentz 17. Damari Poole, lone catch tonight, 12 yards.
Yeah,
that's a very big catch. That set up that 2-yard run there by Goff. Juan Moreno had a 36-yard field goal. Let's see here. Leading tackler, again, second week in a row, Hunter Warren, your sophomore linebacker. He's going to be something special for the future for the Cats.
Yes, sir. Yeah, he will be. Be a good one.
For Harmony Grove, their leading tackler, number 10, Braden O'Hara. He had 9 tackles. And their leading receiver was Garrett. He had 56 yards on 3 receptions. Leading rusher was Billingsley on 22, 40 yards on 4 carries, and most of that come in the second half. Caleb Johnson finished his senior season here, 10 of 25 passing, 140 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. So Cats defense come to play. Secondary did good, and what a performance by your Cats, holding the Harmony Grove Hornets. What did I say? They had 180 total yards of offense, and we had 25 plus 10, that's 137 total yards of offense, or 437 total yards of offense, excuse me. We're going to pack up and head out of here, folks. That way we don't miss the bus. But, guys, y'all got anything else before we head out of here?
Got a big one. I know we touched on it a while ago. Got a big one, biggest of the year, coming up next week. Need everybody to show up, show out. Help cheer these guys to victory. We're one big one away. Got Glen Rose coming into town. Both teams looking to get to War Memorial, so should be a good one, should be an exciting one. I'm fired up, ready for it to get here.
Yeah, I'm definitely fired up, y'all folks. Yes, please show up and show out. We're going to need you next week. Glen Rose, very, very solid team coming to Bearcat Stadium next week. For Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell, Dylan Harden, I am Zach Austin. Lord willing, we'll see you folks next week. Hope y'all had a very awesome and blessed Thanksgiving. And remember, as always, folks, it's a great day to be a Bearcat.